So before we before we move ahead, there are certain things that I need to take care of in the current code. One is the to load APIs for both user and post and loading up the names file. Now, in the case of names file, what we have to do is we have to use the class loader. And in this case, we go to user service. Since we are loading it files.read all lines, it creates a problem in case if we want to create a Docker image out of it. So as a result, what we have to do in this case is if the names is empty, we have to load it from the file. Now, in order to load from the file, what we do is thread dot current thread dot get class loader dot get resource stream, and here we specify the name of the file as names dot csv. And so what we're going to get out of this is that an input stream. This will be an input stream and we'll use that stream in a buffered reader. Stream standard cassettes dot udf8, and this should be expecting should be in input stream reader. Okay, new input stream reader and buffered reader dot lines dot to list, and names will be equal to this. Oh, sorry, names names is get list, names will be equal to new add a list. Yeah, names will be equal to this, and names, wait a minute, names dot that is empty, right? Names dot add all will be equal to this. Okay, and so names is referring to the instance of Hazelcast, and if we add the elements, and if that is empty, it'll just take the values from the file and put it into Hazelcast. And let me add some logs to this. Log.info loaded names with size. And with size, this will be no names is empty, and names is empty, and input stream, const stream, and loaded, total usernames loaded, names.size. Okay. And this is done. Let me just do a debug on this. Since it was already loaded, what we can do is do names.clear here for time being, and stop. F9, we don't need this. F9, F9, F8. Okay. And F8. F8, and total size should be 100. And I am hoping that, okay, let me just continue this, and this I'll remove it, and I'm expecting that it will load. Because of this, it will load. Because of this line, I'm expecting that it will load the information into the Hazelcast, and let's see if that works. And okay, stop this, debug it again. F8. If names is empty, yes, it got loaded with names that we were expecting. Okay, now so goes F9 and continue. The reason for this is that when we will be deploying it as a Docker image, I won't be putting the names.csv file in this because it will fatten up the jar. And yeah, that's one of the reasons. And even we will remove this code and we'll put it into some another service. And let me handle the load functions in this case. So if I go to the user post controller, the get random post and add random post. Get random post will get me an index, random index from the get post ID index, and it will get a random post for this ID. Post out.get post ID and optional get the post for this, and it will return me the post is what my expectation. And let's see if that works. And also add random post will be, oh, also one more thing. When we save the post, we also need to add it to the post IDs dot add post dot get ID. Okay. And also during delete, it should delete post IDs dot delete, remove the ID. And my, okay. I was thinking of using a set, but it's not useful in this case. Anyways, we'll remove the ID and goes and access post ID and get post ID. Okay. Add random post. We go debug on this and load the post. F8, 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 and F8 post ID. We got a post ID. Yep. And this post optional. And yeah, it returned. So what we're going to do is just one more test from this. Okay, this works. And also we'll do post. And in the post, it should have a body. I don't want oh wait, it should do it automatically. Go post service and do this to send F8, 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 post. Okay. Null item is not allowed. Okay. F8, 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 post. What is null in this case? Post is this. Dot save. We go over here. F8. Adding a new post with ID console. This should be for this added. And save post will do F8 in it. So what is the value of post IDs? That is 12. Oh, post.get ID is null. So this is useless. And yeah, we'll try it again because we are already doing it over here. Just do this and hopefully it should work. Okay, so this will be present in the database. If I go and open up a database, okay, and select star from users. Sorry, select star from post. And it should have this entry, which is CCF, this one. Yep. And along with, does it have a user ID? I don't think so. We need to update to have a user ID. Okay. So to handle that, we need to add a random user to this. We can take a look at it in the next video. It's been too long. So that's it for now. Thanks.